Hey everybody, I'm John Elliott Churchville, and today's Hump Day Power Thought is, what are you willing to sacrifice? Denmark Vesey, whose original name was Telemanke, was born in West Africa. As a youth, he was captured, sold as a slave, and brought to America. In 1781, he was bought by a slaver named Vesey. Telemanke was a brilliant man who served Vesey for 20 years, won a $1,500 lottery prize, purchased his own freedom, bought property, and became very prosperous. However, he was not content with his own personal success because he hated slavery and slaveholders. Consequently, he developed anti-slavery arguments and spoke out publicly against exploitation of his people. He gave himself to political organizing among his people and moving them to resist their own enslavement. After selecting and training a cadre of exceptional co-leaders, he developed a sophisticated plan to overthrow slavery and began the task of organizing the black community in and near Charleston, South Carolina, for revolution. His plan included more than 9,000 slaves and free blacks in Charleston and in its neighborhoods. The revolt was scheduled to occur on July 14, 1822, but it was betrayed by one of the slaves. Telemanke and 46 other leaders were hanged on the gallows on June 23, 1822, but the impact of Telemanke's sacrifice was enormous. His daring to organize his people to overthrow slavery encouraged many other enslaved Africans to revolt and to foment insurrection. It frightened the slaveholding class and forced them to respect the power of Africans united to gain their freedom. So what's the leadership lesson? The leadership lesson Telemanke teaches us is that we all have an obligation to care about not only ourselves, but about people who are suffering wherever they are. If they're abused, exploited, mistreated, and oppressed, we're responsible to be a blessing to them. So my question to you is, what personal sacrifice will you make to ensure that people are better off because of what you did? I'm John Elliott Churchville, certified speaker, teacher, trainer, DISC behavioral analysis consultant, and coach with the John Maxwell team.